motherfucker. Size for the 20, but I pull up. Yo. Everybody inside it has a lot. Cash on my dupe and my jigger. I shake a shadow. Can't you see my tire? Clean from head to toe.
Alright, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be sharing with you guys how I was able to turn $270 to more than $6,000 within the space of 1 month. And mind you, this video is not to brag. It's actually to inspire young traders out there, to motivate them and to let them know that whatever they put their mind in, that they are going to achieve it. You feel me? So first of all, before I proceed, I would like to show you guys a glimpse of the trade cycle and how it went. So as you can see, this is a real account. This is a real account from Exness. Can you see? Then this is the history. This is the history. This is the history. So this, I could have made this video earlier on this year, but I couldn't do it because I just started my YouTube channel. You feel me? So how was I able to do this? There are several factors that brought about the success of this challenge I gave myself. So all those factors, I wrote it down so that I'm not going to forget most of them. So pay attention to this video because this is one of the best videos you can ever get from me. So first of all, to be able to do this kind of thing, the key topics I wrote down here is pattern recognition. Pattern recognition. Then number 2, cutting out all distractions, following your instinct, maximizing opportunities and minimizing risk, keeping your journal, then repeating the same thing for a long time until it stops working. First of all, let's start with pattern recognition. What is pattern recognition? Traders who truly know what they are doing, they are always looking for a particular pattern or a particular candle formation. Most of the traders that maybe the newbies, and the unprofitable ones, they will open their chart every day. They open their chart. They are looking for different things. So in order for you to be profitable, you have to focus on 1 or 2 patterns. That whenever you open your chart, you are always looking for those 3 patterns. Anytime you open your chart and you didn't see them, you just close your chart and go about your day. So it's also a part of discipline, because the trend of the market, where the market always reverses, at what time the market always reverses, you just have to know your pattern, know what you are always looking for in the market. Maybe in your own terms, it might mean your strategy, what makes you to buy or what makes you to sell. And you don't have to have different patterns or different strategies. You just have to choose 1, 2 or 3, and that's it for pattern recognition. So the second one is cutting out all distractions. When it comes to distractions, there are several things that can distract us. You feel me? And whether you like it or not, distractions affect your psychology. And once your psychology is fucked, you're obviously going to lose your capital. And you can't even be focused anymore. Cutting out all distractions will help you to maintain focus and keep on going. Keep on following your plan, trading your plan, and following your strategy too, without looking out, testing out different things. So that's it for cutting out all distractions. And then the third one is following your instinct. Instead of going on X or Instagram, TikTok, and be watching different analysis, different. Maybe you have a sell or bias on gold on XAUUSD, but another person, somebody else, posted in his or her Telegram group, buy gold. You use because of the person, and go and reanalyze your own particular market and start selling and start buying too. So all those things are part of the thing that is going to affect you. First of all, you have to know your strategy. You have to pick one or two strategies. In my own term, I called it pattern recognition, because I trade mostly with pattern. Then number 3 is following your instinct. Trading your plan. That's the meaning. Trading your plan. What you see, trade what you see, and not what another person see. You feel me? So that's it. Maximizing opportunities. Yeah, because a lot of people, I don't know, a lot of people believe in what is it called? A lot of people believe in discipline, like, I don't know, in rules, trading rules. Maybe 1 to 2 trades, 1 to 2 clicks, 1 to 2 buy, maybe 1 buy in a day or 1 sell in a day, 1 trade execution in a day. You feel me? So a lot of people believe in that, but me, I believe in maximizing your opportunity. When you see a good trade, you risk it all. It sounds scary, right? So that's what I believe in. If you see a good trade, it's more like adding to a winning position than cutting your losses short. But you have to master that very well to be able to execute it. Because if you haven't mastered it very well, it's definitely going to cause you anxiety or even blow your account, and you are going to blow your account too. So you have to learn how to maximize opportunities. Make the best out of every good trade. That's one of the skills I used in turning this $370 to more than $6,000. Keeping your journal is going to help you to maintain your focus. From your daily trades, like, your journal should consist of your daily trades, your weekly maybe profit and loss, P&L, your weekly P&L, what made you enter every trade, like the patterns you recognized, the amount of trades you took, your wins and your losses, your lessons too, what you learned from maybe the loss you took, or what you learned from the win. And that's it. Keeping your journal is going to help you to maintain focus. So what next? Then repeating the same thing for a very long time until it stops working. Do you understand? So that one, let's say you identify the working pattern. You identify the working pattern that is working for you. You took the first trade, it worked. You took the second trade, it worked with that same pattern. You have to keep doing it over and over and again, until it stops working. Then you go back to your charts and reanalyze, backtest. Like, if you're serious about growing your capital, like making from $100 to $1,000 or $200 to $2K or $300 to $10,000, you can actually do it. It has to do with your discipline. You just have to be disciplined about it and plan yourself very well and maintain your focus, because a lot of things distract us in this life, man. So now, let me take you guys along all the trades that you, just so you can just have a look. Let me flip the camera. So these are the trades. As you can see, deposit was $370, withdrawal $5290, profit $6130. Can you see? Then these are all the trades. 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 Can you see? Let me show you. So see the date, 1st January to 31st January. So and that's it, man. But because I wasn't like I didn't really keep enough record, on this particular challenge I gave myself. I'm going to redo this challenge again, but this time around I funded about $145. I funded another $145. Can you see? And I'm going to see if I can see how far I can take it this month, before the end of this month. And I'm going to post it in the channel again for you guys. And that's it for today. I hope you learned something in today's class. If you've not subscribed, make sure you hit that button, because we are coming. Trust me, we are coming. Peace. To subscribe to my channel,